The other way to think about this, though, is that capabilities don't have to only be technology. You can have other kinds of unique capabilities. And so another one I just quickly wanted to draw your attention to that some of you may already have and not recognize as a unique capability is, for example, a supply chain. And this next example that I want to share I'm particularly proud of. It's a company that grew out of my Brown undergraduate course, as several have. And the reason I mention this is, for one, I'm super proud of my students who have built this company. I also want to mention it in terms of building the confidence of all of you who are online, to say that even undergrads at Brown University, liberal arts majors with zero business background, can take the methodology that I teach, the entrepreneurial process, recognize a unique capability. In their case, it was this first and only supply chain for an herb called Guayusa growing in Ecuador, and build a really successful company out of it. So they've raised $16 million in venture capital. They have a product line that's now in over 6,000 stores in the United States. They very proudly employ 2,500 indigenous families who are farmers who are now being paid a fair trade wage for the first time ever. And they've even built a Runa Foundation that provides resources to those indigenous communities and have received over $1.5 million in grant funding. So many of you I know about and even drink Runa since it's available in lots of stores. But again, the main emphasis here is here's a group with zero background that was able to learn how to be an entrepreneur. And part of the way they started was to recognize that they had access to a unique capability, in this case called a supply chain. Their access, I won't belabor it, but came from some study that two of the students had done down in Ecuador and getting to know this group of farmers. So unique capabilities can take the form of technology, as in the form of G-form, or in other kinds of capabilities like this supply chain. And those are two ways that you might think about in terms of unique capabilities, obviously many others.